An exciting morning, afternoon, and evening to all my dear shining stars and super speakers. Today is day 24 of phase 5 creative communication, and today we are going to do something exciting. Before we start, I have a question for you. Should mobile phones be allowed in schools? Just think about this for a second and tell me your answer. If your answer is yes, then give me the reason for this. And your answer is no, then support your answer with some strong points. This is what we call a debate. Yes, this is what we are going to do today. Debate. Speak up a war of words with wisdom. Stand, speak, convince. I often observe that you are lagging behind when it comes to debate because you consider this activity a difficult activity. Here, I have tried my best to make this activity easier for you. Let's dive into the activity. Here, I have given a proper format of debate and the sequence of events that we have to follow while conducting a debate. First of all, moderator or a teacher opens the debate. Moderator may be a student or a teacher also. Greets the audience. He or she greets the audience, announces the topic or motion. Introduces both participants, one for the motion and one against the motion. Means for in support of the topic and against the topic. For example, good morning. Today's debate topic is mobile phones should be allowed in schools. Speaking for the motion, we have speaker 1. He or she has to mention the names. Speaking against the motion, we have speaker 2, like this. After that, this is the time for speech, main speech by speaker 1, means for the motion, and the time duration is 2 or 3 minutes. He or she will introduce the topic briefly, state their position clearly. I support the idea that, and he or she will present 2 or 3 strong points in support with facts, examples or logic, and end with a brief summary or strong closing line. So this is a short speech by speaker 1 for the motion. Then it comes to speaker 2 against the motion. 2 or 3 minutes he or she will take, briefly acknowledges the opponent's points. This is optional. Otherwise, he or she clearly will state their position. I strongly oppose the idea that mobile phones should be allowed in school. And he or she also presents 2 and 3 strong counterpoints. Counterpoints means points against the idea with examples and logic, and ends with a summary or striking closing thought, 2 or 3 minutes. Then it comes to rebuttal round. Rebuttal round means in this round both of the speakers will refute. Refute means to make a point, to prove a point wrong on the basis of evidences and logic. 1 minute per speaker, and sequence will be speaker 2 will speak first and then speaker 1 will speak. Each speaker gets 1 minute to respond to the other's point. This is not repeating your main points, but this is to refute your opposition's point. Instead, you refute the opponent's points. Add a counter example or fact. Show why your point is stronger and why the opponent's point is weakened. And order is against the motion, means speaker 2 will get the chance first and speaker 1 will get the chance after speaker 2. After this final statement round, 30 seconds will be given to the each speaker for giving a closing statement. In this, each speaker gives a closing statement, restates their position strongly or summarizes their best points, ends with a powerful line or call to thought. In this, order will be Speaker 2 against the motion will get the chance first, and speaker 1 after that speaker 1 will speak. Then the turn comes to moderator or teacher. He or she concludes, thanks the speaker, summarizes the quality of debate. If there is a competition, announces the winner or gives feedback. Encourages respectful listening, critical thinking and confidence of all the speakers. So this is a basic structure of a debate. This is a summary table for this. Let's have an example. Good morning everyone. Today's debate topic is mobile phones should be allowed in schools. Speaking for the motion we have Richa, and speaking against the motion we have Dikshit. Let's begin. Good morning, Honorable Principal Sir, respected judges, teachers and all my dear friends. I am Richa and I stand here in support of the motion. Mobile phones should be allowed in schools. Dear friends, mobile phones are no longer a luxury. These are a necessity today. First and foremost, mobile phones are powerful learning tools. With access to the internet, educational apps, and online dictionaries, students can clear their doubts in minutes. They can watch interactive videos and consult dictionaries to learn better. Secondly, phones secure safety and communication. In emergencies or urgent situations, students can contact their parents or guardians. Third, they help in developing digital literacy, which is an essential 21st century skills. If used responsibly, they can make students smarter and techno-savvy. So, in today's digital age, instead of banning phones, schools should teach responsible use of them. Thank you. Good morning everyone. I am Dikshit and I will speak against the motion. I strongly oppose the idea that mobile phones should be allowed in schools. Firstly, mobile phones are huge distractions. Even if students are told to use them only for their studies, they are likely to sneak into games, social media, or chatting, especially during their lectures. Secondly, phones can encourage cheating during exams or copying homework and assignments through WhatsApp or Bluetooth. Thirdly, it increases the risk of cyberbullying, misuse of camera features, and even exposure to inappropriate content. Moreover, over-dependence on technology and AI can reduce their thinking, concentration, and creativity. They don't want to think, they don't want to use their memory and creativity. Instead of allowing phones, schools should invest in smart classrooms for digital learning. Thank you. My worthy opponent said that phones are good learning tools. But we already have books, teachers, computer labs, and smart classrooms for that. And safety? Schools already have landlines and emergency protocols. And talking about digital literacy, that can be taught without giving them full-time access to personal smartphones, which are full of distractions. Simply put, phones do more harm than good in school environment. Thank you. I respect my opponent's concern, but banning phones in schools is not the solution. Students can misuse the technology anyway, at homes and outside. Schools should teach self-discipline instead of forcefully banning tools. And yes, cheating and distractions are real, but proper supervision, strict rules, and technology management training can reduce it. We need to prepare the students for the real world, not shelter them from it. Thank you. In conclusion, The risks of mobile phones in schools, like distractions, misuse, poor academic focus, outweigh the benefits. Let learning spaces remain focused, disciplined, and free from unnecessary digital interference. To conclude, mobile phones are not the problem. The problem is how we use them. Schools should teach responsible uses, not impose bans. Let's educate, not isolate. Thank you to both speakers for a well argued and thoughtful debate. You have shown us two sides of a very important issue in today's education system. Thank you so much. Dear students, in this way you have to perform a debate. I am giving you some 25 or 28 topics. You have to choose your favorite topic and create a debate on that topic, make a video and send it to me. Thank you. Have an exciting day and exciting learning.